Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to Vamp Plays. Today we are taking another look at Raid Shadow Legends, and this is going to be particularly on the Minotaur's Labyrinth, the Minotaur grind, I guess you could call it. So I actually made a video not too long ago on the Minotaur himself, but this video is going to go more into detail and I'm going to show you guys a bit of the battle, I guess, and then we're going to talk about it too. Okay, so the Minotaur actually has 15 sages. Each sage, as you can see, rewards you better. The basic scroll, advanced scroll, divine scroll. You'll need that to level up trees in champions. Actually, let's go to champions real quick and I'll show you. This is the Minotaur grind. You need here I needed 5 of the basic scrolls, and here I needed 120 of the green scrolls, the advanced scrolls. Here I'm going to need 200 divine scrolls. So as you can see, it is a grind, and these actually have good abilities. They're for masteries. So whenever you hear someone talking about masteries, they are talking about this, which they really help quite a bit. They proc like 5% of the time, 10% of the time, but still that is a lot of the time. Now obviously you want to form a team together and go as far as you can. I can luckily go on 15, so I'm actually going to go on 15 here and then talk a bit in the background. I might even fast forward through some of it because this can actually take a while to do. But while they're doing that on auto, and also speaking of auto, I do want to mention that it's probably best if you farm the highest level you can on auto, because these battles can take quite a while. So ideally what you want is a team that can handle themselves on auto. As you can see, one of my characters died, but I have a reviver here just for that reason. Now I have a certain team comp that I picked for this. Kind of interesting. I actually did videos on some of them in the past, plan on doing videos on more in the future. But yeah, and as you can see, we are at the final part. So let's actually go over what the Minotaur does while that's playing in the background. So he starts the battle with a rage buff for 3 turns. While active, rage buff increases the damage of that the Minotaur deals by 400%. Once rage buff expires, that's this little buff here, as you can see here. No, that's hex, but yeah, the rage buff is right there. As again, you can see here, see rage. And then, speaking of hex, we'll get to that in a moment. Once rage buff expires, Minotaur will become dazed. That's when you damage him the most you can, and his damage he receives will be increased by 200%. So as you can see, he's not that hard with that, and his abilities give you hex, which makes it so, let's see, hex they'll presumably take more damage, double damage to enemies while hex is active. Okay, and as you see, I kill him, and this is random what it applies to. It applied 6 scrolls to her. Now, I know what you're thinking, Vamp, wouldn't it be more efficient to do one at a time or two at a time if they, you know, if it only applied to champions that are in the group. And it would not. I'll tell you why. Because of the fact that, let's say I do level 13, say 13, which is all Kale. I can do 13 with just Kale and Lord Shazar. Okay, let's say I do with just two champions. At max, I'm getting 3 to 5 scrolls for one of them. Whereas if I do stage 15 with all of them, yes, all of them have a chance to get the scrolls on them, but I'm getting 6 to 12 scrolls. And this is my A team I'm leveling up anyway, so ideally you'd want them. Oh, and it will be easier in the future after you get those 18 people leveled up, because then you can start one by one carrying other people, other of your team through the Minotaur grind. You could even probably begin on stage 15 if your team is powerful enough, even with just one under 15 person, and they'll get those scrolls like that. So yeah, that's actually about it. Let's go back and show you some of the benefits of the Minotaur grind real quick, and then we'll end off the video there. Okay, so here's some of the benefits for an attack character. You'll have critical rate, critical damage, you know, the bonus stuff they get for killing people and whatnot. But these are what matter. These 4 and these 4. Particularly D2 and D2. So you'll have your Giant Slayer, which is what you want to get to, especially if you're big on attacking the clan boss. Giant Slayer, your way to go. 30% chance to inflict bonus while attacking, bonus damage. That's based on the enemy's HP, max HP. So that's actually pretty brilliant. This does a similar thing. And then if you want a character to have higher HP, spellbooks, I mean, in the basic armor sets, more effective, more accuracy, even stuff like here to extend the duration of any buff cast by the champion by 110, you know, things like that. You definitely want to go down all these trees. They really help quite a bit. Them in combination with artifacts are what make everything so great and work together and combo together. And that's actually all I wanted to mention. This is that has been, talking about the Minotaur grind. Hopefully this encourages you guys to actually start the Minotaur grind when you can, or at least know of its importance. Now, if you can only start like say 13 or even say 11, it's better than none. But definitely try to work your way up to stage 15. And take your time working up to it. You do not want to fail stage 15. That's 14 energy per try, and it's like 2 minutes. Well, for my team right now, it's 2 minutes, so it's like 2 minutes, 14 energy per try. So you definitely do not want to fail it. You don't want to lose all that energy. You don't want to lose all that time. So yeah, hopefully this has helped you guys. If you guys liked the video, feel free to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the future. Later.